Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my video series Landlords and Renters, a Healthy Relationship, where I share concepts and mindsets that I hope can help create the best business relationship between a landlord and a renter. Now, in episode 1, we covered the swiping phase and shared both warning and positive signs when searching for a landlord and or a renter. In today's episode, I'll talk about the next 2 stages in this relationship, covering important discussions and practices that both landlords and renters should strive to do before the getting married phase. So regardless if you're a renter or a landlord or even a property manager, consider sharing this video and subscribing to my channel. This is one of hopefully many more videos to come on this topic. Also, if you are currently facing a problem or a challenge in this renter-landlord relationship, please comment on this video below or reach out to me. I'll be happy to share my perspective in hopes to improve your situation, as well as hopefully share common themes and learnings across the community. Now, by this stage, an application has already been submitted to the landlord. So, what's next? At a high level, 4 things. First, review the application's credit and background check report results with the applicant. Second, review the lease agreement and move-in logistics with the applicant. Third, schedule an in-person tour with them. And fourth, go ahead and sign the lease. Now, in future episodes, I'll cover the we are married phase aspect of this relationship and share more advice for ensuring a good experience when moving in, getting access to utility bills, paying rent, and raising maintenance requests. Now, let me show you how as a landlord, I work with my renters and applicants across these 4 steps. What you're seeing here is a sample of an application report result. Let's start with the credit report. What's important here to discuss between both parties is the resident's history, and also discuss any fraud alerts that could be due to social security number issues, residency gap, or potentially some other factors. Next up is the actual credit score. Viewing the full report, I like to share with the applicant all debts, collections, and things that might be impacting their credit score. At this point, I'm not just reviewing this for my own benefit, I'm also reviewing in hopes to share things that the applicant can do to better improve their credit score. This credit report results, as well as the provable income, are ways for me to ensure that this lease does not cause the renter to become overwhelmed financially. The next report to share with the applicant is the criminal report results. Same motivation. I like to share everything that comes up with the applicant so that they are aware of it, and also so that I can better understand the details before deciding whether to accept or reject an application due to either the credit report, the criminal report, or the eviction report. This is where putting on a human and empathetic hat comes into the picture. And certain large property management companies, they may not be able to provide this level of personal attention to all applicants. But when working with small mom and pop landlords, such as myself, it is one of the potential advantages and something that I encourage renters to keep an eye out for and consider when talking to landlords. Second, for the in-person tour, I like to show the renter all around the house, making sure to show care by making candidates feel at home already. It's also a great opportunity to talk about the application process, such as how utility bills are shared and paid, and any other amenity overviews or setups such as smart thermostats, smart doorbells, and so on and so forth. Now, next up, the lease agreement. I'll reiterate a key message from this series' first episode. Renters, do not send any money to anyone besides the application fee until you have some form of a written contract signed. Here is the lease agreement that I share with my applicants. It's a lot of detail, so I'll slowly scroll through it and let you read through it. You'll notice some very obvious things, such as when the lease starts and ends, the rent amount, guest policies, things about security deposits, pet policies, things about renovations or repairs, things about the utility costs, and a bunch of other important things that cover edge case topics that are important to capture in an agreement. Now, I take the time to review this and discuss with my applicants to clarify or answer anything that they bring up. It is very important to me that this is clear to them and that they feel comfortable raising any questions about the lease. Okay, next up, let me show you how I make it a great experience for everyone by electronically signing the lease agreement when that time comes. I use Adobe Acrobat for this. Check out how easy it is for me to sign it as the landlord, and also how easy and convenient it is for me to send it to the applicants for them to sign electronically. All it takes is their email. I'm going to use my personal email to simulate if I was a renter signing this lease. Here, I'm specifying what sections of the agreement the renter needs to fill out, whether that is a date, text, or their signature. Now, here it is in my inbox. I click the button to review, and then it's a matter of filling out all sections and signing it. Easy, right? Once signed, notice how as the renter, I can immediately download a copy for my own records. The landlord, of course, can do the same, but they also can view an audit trail of all actions that this document went through. Let me show you this. Check it out. We can see when it was created, emailed, even when the email was viewed, when it was signed, and ultimately when it was completed. I then like to share this with the renter so that they also have the copy of the same audit trail. All right, folks, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and or subscribe to my channel for more content, or to share with me what challenges you are facing in your landlord or renter relationship. Next episode, I'll cover the getting married phase, where I'll show how I make all parties experience the best possible when it comes to moving in, setting up rent payments, sharing utility bills, and servicing maintenance requests. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.